Hey everybody, and welcome to Day 3 of the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League for May. We've got 13 matches tonight, one of which a continuation, or rather a restart of a match yesterday, and then 12 new ones. So, let's get into it, because I have to go to the airport in 4 hours, so better hurry. We have Kjata 2 versus SpringSkipper 2, the Kjata Classic versus Poketrainer Moores Wants to Battle. This is the one that we stopped in the middle of yesterday. Let's start it over. There were a couple of fixes on both sides. For Poketrainer Moores, the insult is using the correct formula instead of the Mighty Sword Break formula. So, that's pretty good. And Kjata's Flash Heal was corrected from 26 to 20 mana.
Hopefully that'll actually help both sides a little bit, with their abilities actually working as properly intended. In the case of Flash Heal, the lower MP cost actually making it more likely the Sage will use it. Hopefully.
It is definitely there, Fig, but I will double check right now just because. Monster skills, Demi and Demi 2 are 123 and 124. 123 and 124 both have dark flagged. Notably, so that is different from Time Mage Demi and Demi 2, which are 2A and 2B. Completely different abilities.
Is it flagged for no self-target?
123, 124. Let's check. View?
In the DC, it doesn't suggest that. It just says any and not any non-self.
Well, since Skellies need the help, let's, Oh,
I'm guessing they previously could not self-target with it?
They could not, now they can.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That's fixed. And Skellies definitely needed the help. Maybe now they'll...
No, it was definitely meant to be dark.
Maybe we'll get to see them now run up at stuff and cast Demi on both an opponent and themselves. Which also positions them far better for the melee tank breaker with Hamido.
Yeah, we'll see if skeletons are actually useful, finally. Alright, so anyways. Kjata 2 versus Spring 2. The Kjata Classic. A ninja with item and throw item. A lancer with martial arts, punch art, and HP restore. A faithful sage with white magic catch and short charge. And a faithful summoner with time magic, weapon guard, and magic attack up. Versus Poketrainer Moores, Odium the Bone Snatch, Dolor the Bone Snatch, Vermis Ligno the Trent, and Poketrainer Moores the Geomancer, Talk Skill, Equip Armor, MP Switch. Let's go.
I have a little concern with that summoner. She's running Fairy, but 2 of her units have 45 Faith. I'm a little concerned about the accuracy of that Fairy on either one of them.
Well, when your own Faith is 100, you can get away with a lot lower Faith on your targets.
That's true.
It's actually a higher rate than a 70 casting on a 70. Which would be the equivalent
the
of...
accuracy for Faith, then.
Yeah, a Faith 100 would be casting equally on a Faith 49 to a 70 on a 70.
Okay. That makes sense that it's not meant to be important, Kjata. My concern is I know the AI's propensity to prioritize resurrection over everything but murder. So...
Anyways, couple of shell protects going off there. And... Ninja catches an MP switch just in time for Titan to probably finish off the Geo. Sure does. That Geo going down is huge for Kjata, because that means no more Mimic Daravons.
Miss on the Demi too. And a flash heal like was suggested. She's now going for it and just one-shotting that skeleton immediately. Yeah, those flash heals are going to, I'll be honest with you, they may decide the match by themselves.
I mean, those summons are no slouch either.
Very true.
Faith Magic hits really, really hard.
And with this team having no access to lightning, they can't exploit the Faith Rod's weakness.
And even if they could, just instant one-shots are, well, you know.
I think we technically had a match in just now.
No, we did. It's just I'm letting it
yeah.
play out, because...
That's fine.
Yeah.
I was just mentioning that I saw the tree die in re-raise. But even if it didn't play out, there's no way this tree is getting a comeback at this point.
No.
Haste 2 for fun, and to style on the opponent, I imagine. I don't think that was the tree that has tree raise. I could be wrong, though.
It is.
I'm fairly sure it wasn't.
It is, because Spring was lamenting on how his rest of his team gets almost no value out of the re-raise, so he probably should have used a cheaper one.
Oh, yeah. When tree raise was said, I thought they were talking about the tree that has the multi-raise.
No, it's
not the
re-raise.
Yeah. Because re-raise doesn't do anything for undead, does it?
Does not. Doesn't even stack on top of it. Double Mimic Daravon, as we saw before. Only one lands, though. And the Knife Hand wakes the other one up. Death being charged on the Lancer.
As the skeleton runs away. Flash heal on an ally, though, not the enemy.
I don't think she could reach the skeleton. This can, though.
Yeah, and this is probably going to sting a little bit. See death miss. And here comes the Titan to deal its own death.
Boy, does it. Ouch.
Unless the team can get a hold of that summoner, I don't think this is going to go well.
Well, there's always Mimic Daravon. We know that Geomancer loves using it.
And it lands on two important pieces of the team, making this a 2v2 and hopefully buying enough time for those skeletons to get back up.
That ninja is no slouch, though. Really, there isn't a whole lot of units on this team that are not offensively important.
And a very questionable decision on the tree's part. And I think that decision pretty much guarantees it.
A crit rod bonk decides it. 2-0 victory for Kjata. The differences a small fix makes. So we go now to the remainder of the winner's bracket for the day, starting off with Soul 2 versus Hero 2. Bombing Raid versus Dungeons and Daddies, Not a BDSM Podcast, Take 2. I'm guessing they're a Dungeons and Dragons podcast. For Soul, we have Bombing Raid the Lancer with item HP Restore and Guts. Let's see. Flame Shield to get some healing from those bombs. Bombay the Ninja with basic skill, Dragon Spirit, and defense up. Black Costume to prevent the fire damage, and Small Mantle to, improve your fireballs.
Fireballs.
Yep.
Yep. In case the ninja needs to heal one of the bombs, can throw a fireball. It's boosted. Boom.
And of course, Mage Masher and Flail to go with. Oh, there's not actually MP switch here, so.
No, there's no MP switch. The hope with Mage Masher was if he gets a hold of someone, he can take away their MP, prevent them from casting, interrupt cast that could create a problem.
Seems reasonable.
And the Flail for Don't Act Chance. He's a support ninja, not a damage ninja.
Triple Boom the Grenade with Triple Flame, and Flame Ride the Explosive with Flame Spin. I suppose you have more than enough damage between those two. On the other side, we have Dungeons and Daddies, Glenn the Bard, with the Confusion Harp, is that one?
Yes, Ramia, which is the Lamia harp, would be Confusion.
With Regenerator item and Throw item, Ron the Mime, Daryl the Geomancer with Punch Art, Martial Arts, and 17 PA to go with that 40% Weapon Guard Golemax. An increasingly popular martial arts build lately, shifting away from the Lancers more into the Geomancers, and Henry the Geomancer taking the other half with White Magic Overflow and Counterflood.
I imagine part of the reason it's shifting away is that Geomancy is just generally a more useful tool set than Jump is.
Although that creates the tension of when does the unit want to use Geomancy and when does it want to use Punch Art? Whereas with Lancer, it's just, oh, we're all Punch Art all the time. I might not even give you my jump skills.
Actually, yes, as Hero pointed out, they solved that by simply just not giving them any Elemental to begin with. Which makes sense since they're running 2 Geos, they gave all the Elementals to the other Geo.
Carve model right out with a Petrify.
Unfortunate.
The Lancer will be able to answer that pretty easily, so not a huge deal. Sure enough, just like that.
Here comes the Mime to say hello. Dragon Spirit procs, though. Triple Flame on 3. Let's see how the luck goes.
Bard is down. Flame Spin, of course, as good as always.
Earth Slash on 2 and a very strong one. Another Earth Slash to follow, but that ninja was already dead. You can stop now, Mime.
Ninja defies pain and backs off. Mime is low, but the counter does manage to take him. Oh well, never mind. Guts and HP restore. A great combo.
Trying to put that Bard right back down, it looks like. And back down he goes.
Flame attack across the gap for the Mime. There it goes. Geo with the long range revive. And the other Geo with the short range revive.
I imagine we're going to see a throw here, though. Chose Lightning Bolt for some reason.
Might
I
as
suppose
well.
it wouldn't have mattered. I think it would have killed anyways.
Whole team is back up.
The Lancer has isolated himself, though, so if he goes down, it could be a problem. But 2-target triple flame. Doesn't matter who it hits, it's going to be value.
What is it that Flame Shield is weak to? Is it water?
I believe it's water, yes. Which is a very uncommon element.
Yep.
Yes, it's weak to water. And it halves ice.
Do ninjas have Water Ball or Ice Ball?
I think it's Water Ball, actually.
I think it's named Water Ball, but I think it's ice damage.
I think you're correct about that, because if I remember right, the animation looks like Blizzard, so... Yeah, I think it's called Water Ball and does ice.
I'm going to change it to Snowball.
Makes sense. It's honestly kind of funny. Well, there goes your cast. But gets a Petrify in return.
Nice even, nice even exchange there. Lancer should be able to soft that ninja. Although he has to jump over and get into position first, but the Geomancer being picked up gives him the perfect excuse.
Triple Flame on the Bard once more. Dodges it this time, though, giving him a turn. Flame Spin to heal 2.
Triple Flame does it.
There we go.
Bombing Raid kind of in the lead the whole time. Maybe the smaller map works a little better for Hero, because that gap was not doing him any favors.
No, that gap created quite a lot of terrain issues. But Hero's team should now be able to get in.
Well,
this is indeed a flatter map.
This is a much flatter map.
That being said, I don't believe... do bombs have an 8 float?
They have float, but not fly, so they shouldn't be able to get up on that ledge.
Yeah, but they are immune to the Earth Slashes.
Yeah.
But the Monk, the Mime positioning perfectly for Earth Slash here in a minute, though. Triple Flame coming out, trying to snipe that. Well, I guess he just really hates that Bard.
I mean, who doesn't hate a Bard?
Spoony boys. Last shield to get that Bard back up.
Not quite the right range to hit a grenade in the splash, but...
That would have been honestly very impressive out of the line, but I imagine we're going to see an Earth Slash here to get him. Oh. Spin Fist. Oh, 432 Spin Fist. Jesus.
I think one of them crit.
Yeah, first, I would hope so. Lifelong replicated to get the team healed back up. Lance gets blocked. Did Defy... Oh, Defy Pain failed.
Stop that. I wonder... I have a thought. I'm gonna look into this one sec.
Okay. I'll hold it down. Looks like we're seeing a Flame Spin to heal the Lancer and harm the Geo. Life Song to keep Hero's team up. Currently, Dungeon and Daddy's doing quite the good job keeping everything set up. And another Spin Fist. A critical quick on the bomb. Real question, does he go boom? He instead decides to keep himself healthy and heal his Lancer. Ninja's back up. Defy Pain. move HP up, he's basically back to full. Another lance stab on the Geo. Blast shield will bring him back up though. Solid 144 hit out of the mime, and here comes the flame spin to heal and harm. Imagine we're gonna see, yep, an Earth Slash on the ninja. Proccing the Dragon Spirit and the mimicked Earth Slash.
That
Ninja
Bard's
takes
life
back as
song
much
doing
damage.
so much work.
Indeed, as that Bard's just getting ignored in the back. I think the grenade had the right idea on who to take out first. The rest of the team did not follow suit, though. Ninja goes down. But he'll be back up in a moment.
I guess that railing is just decorative, and you can jump up there just fine if you have enough jump.
You can shoot straight through the floor, too. That's actually potentially, well... Oh, no. Throw right through the railing. Re-raise on the ninja into a Defy Pain, buying more time for the explosive to get up. Or the grenade, rather. Spin Fist on 2. More Dragon Spirit. Counter Flood takes out the Lancer.
Flash! Triple Boom is back up, and they are clumped up.
And Bombing Raid has to hope they can take some people out here, because that Lancer does not have a way to get up. My ninja does not have Wish. I couldn't afford it. Fireball to heal up the explosive. Or the grenade.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah. Spin Fist just takes him right out with a 225 hit. Showing those nerfs to their survivability.
Yeah, big difference between 225 and 112.
Flame Ball for 90. Another Dragon Spirit proc. At this point, the ninja's job is just to try and stay alive long enough for the bombs to keep getting up. Oh wow, I'm surprised that heart hit actually landed.
Quick re-raise into Defy Pain.
Which is pretty much his whole job. Flame Spin on 2. Spread the damage out. Mime should be running away now, going to the corner.
Life Song coming out. Gonna bring him back up.
Along with the Chakra.
Just shy.
That's interesting. Flame Ball and Lightning Ball are doing the same damage. Huh.
I don't believe Throw gets any elemental strengthens.
Unfortunate. A mistake on my part then.
I know it's vanilla behavior because I haven't edited the routine, so...
Ninja coming up, going for the Don't Act proc. Grenade is up and is going to be able to target 3.
That is a brutal damage coming out of that. Not that that's anything new.
Landing on, managing to hurt 2. With that Chakra, whew, 165 to bring that, to undo most of that. But the other Geo goes straight back down.
Phoenix down, not super effective against living ninjas.
Good plan, wrong target. Think we're going to see another triple flame here. There goes the Geo, and there goes the Bard.
And that is 2-0 for Soul 2. I'll see if I can figure out what the deal is with the Phi Pain and re-raise. But it didn't impact this match, so whatever.
Yeah, because I was surprised when I saw it miss.
Yeah, because it shouldn't be able to. Alright, we have Simmon 1 versus Kaffe 2, Monster Mash versus Day of the Tentacle. Monster Mash notably, I believe, being a similar makeup to the winning team as submitted last month. Matter of fact, it might be exactly the same. Calamari the Mind Flare, Tree Raise, Iberico the Porky, and Gruyere the Geomancer, Punch Art, Counter Flood, Overflow, move HP up. We'll see if the champion from last month survived the nerfs well, and let's see how Kaffe 2 looks. Bernard the Engineer with White Magic Hamido and Abandon. With the Snipe... No, that's the wrong. It's Precision that has it. Laverne the Geomancer with Punch Art, Counter Flood, and Defense up. Hoagie the Squire with Time Magic, HP Restore, and Guts. And Green Tentacle the Morble. Man, I loved Day of the Tentacle growing up. I spent so many hours on that game. Large map 71 to start.
Trying to think of the other game that team made.
Maniac Mansion.
I didn't play Maniac Mansion, that's the one.
Yeah, Day of the Tentacle was air quotes the sequel.
Yeah. And also, I gotta cheer for the team with the Morble. It's my favorite Final Fantasy monster, so...
They are nasty if they can get in, and the +1 move that they got hopefully will aid in that. And with this team more focused on revival than on status management, it is probably a pretty bad matchup for them.
Very likely. We see a status immediately going out with Don't Act on the Pig, so the pig's not going to be doing much. Other than probably going to find a nice corner of the swamp to sit in.
I'm somewhat indifferent on that. Like, you want the pig to stay back because it's not super durable, and it's the one that has the 100% revive. So
yeah, so it works out.
So the running back early might actually be to its benefit.
Keeps it out of the way of problems. We see 2 re-raises come out, and the Tentacle Slap. And it was indeed the Day of the Tentacle. I will say, though, if that pig decides to go stand by the, Oh, but Charm? Yeah, we see a Charm. This is bad for the Morble. Well, less the Morble, more of the Day of the Tentacle team.
Green Tentacle is the villain, so it makes sense. Or no, wait, Purple Tentacle is the villain. Green Tentacle is the good one. Counter Flood, unfortunately, not hitting the Morble because of the height difference.
But Bad Breath is hitting, and I think we see a frog. Yep.
We do have ways to cure frog, so not an enormous deal. That looks like that was a Guts there.
May have been. It was indeed at 1 health. Almost guaranteed. And then the Defy Pain. Guts Defy Pain being a very strong... Yes, the Noble Frog, my second favorite monster.
Well, that's one way to cure frog. And especially useful because it prevents it from moving back in bad breathing due to Sturdy preventing all of its effects.
Which is honestly, in a way, a genius move by the AI. The Trader's Morble's still going to wreak havoc, though.
Probably entirely coincidental, but yes, it did play well.
I mean, we'll just give it credit for once. It gets enough flack for being bad. It can be good for once. We'll say it was intentional. We've seen mimes do incredibly intelligent things and incredibly unintelligent, but that's beside the point. Yeah, broken clocks and all that. Straight dash, and there goes the Squire. Full life coming out to pick up that Geo. And up she comes. Tentacle slap for 120M poison. Bird slash to put the other Geo back down, but counter flood in return. And a stop proc. Things are not looking good for the day of the tentacle.
Their team is
Charm
pretty
wears off.
clumped up, and that Morble is, well,
Finally uncharmed.
you know what can happen if a Morble gets out of control.
I think he's going to be in range to move over and hit 2. He instead wanted to only hit 1.
Yeah, that's
For 40
probably
damage.
not good enough.
Oof. I mean, maybe he gets a 4-man bad breath with 4 petrifies. Not impossible, but very unlikely.
It's unlikely he gets a turn in.
I mean, break, it's better than in vanilla, where they literally couldn't use it due to an AI issue. Well, a flagging issue, rather.
Game 1 goes to Monster Mash. That clutch, that clutch charm, of course, making all the difference. Let's go
Yep,
to
the
small
Mind Flayer's still
23.
proving just how strong that charm is, despite its accuracy reduction. But charm has always been a very strong status.
Yeah, it lost like 26%
24?
or something.
26.
24 or 26, it was one of the two.
Yeah.
It was a
Roughly a quarter of its
substantial
accuracy.
loss.
Yeah.
More than a quarter of its accuracy, like a quarter of perfect accuracy, and it wasn't perfect.
Yeah. It ended up around 90% a lot of times, but now it's closer to the 60 range, 70, 60. 70 at best scenario.
Bang.
Accuracy reduction is no match for the whims of RNG, but that pig was no match for that axe.
Bonk. Quick blessing for the whole team.
I like to believe the reason there's such a damage variance on axes is sometimes they hit with the flat side of the axe instead, just bonk.
Home run. Pig goes down to the poison.
Which is going to tie up the... No, the Geo wants to go for the carve model on 2. An understandable choice, as she kills 1.
Revive comes out of the Geo, and
Looks like he
Aqua
does
Lung
have enough health. Well,
instead
there he
of
goes.
Charm.
Oh, but I think he lived? He did, because I think he had 60... Oh, he has the guts. Tree moves in for a leaf dance on 2. Looks like Monster Mash is all kind of trapped by the river currently, though.
Petrify means nobody can get next to the pig for a revive. And the pig is trapped in as well.
Well, that pig's gonna just enjoy, and Geo just passes turn entirely. The Geomancer's duking it out.
Life being charged on the Geo up there. Squire with a slow for the tree.
The camera deciding it wants to show us that beautiful tree in the center of the screen, but the Geo gets up despite it. And then takes out her counterpart.
It is just monsters now. Oh, forgot the re-raise. But that Geo is off in the middle of nowhere.
And this tree's on the warpath, though. I've been constant leaf dances. Oh, and a charm. We're about to see less Geo on Geo violence. And more, just Geo violence. That charm's probably going to swing the whole match, to be honest with you.
I mean, it usually does.
$171 Geo, and there goes the engineer. It's Squire versus the world now. Unless the Mind Flayer breaks his own charm. It's a decision. And that lets the Geo get the engineer up. Regen wears off of the petrified Morble. Important. That tree gets 2 and traps the Squire. I think this is it.
Squire does have guts and HP restore, so it is not necessarily the end. But that re-raise on that tree and the rest of the team coming in for backup, it is not looking good for him.
And there it is.
Monster Mash did not win last month for no reason.
I still think with Day of the Tentacle, that was an admirable attempt, though.
Sure was.
For the fact they're basically swinging on the champions from last month, that was a pretty good showing.
Yep. Ugh. Now we go to Barren 2 versus Aura 3. B Team versus A Night Out with Apollo. Let's see, for Barren's B team, we have Blaze the Geomancer with Draw Out, Counterflood, Magic Attack Up. 2 very powerful skill sets on this Geomancer. Benjamin the Thief with Item, HP Restore, and Equip Axe. Bruno the Aribo with Please Eat. And Burn the Time Mage with White Magic, MA Save, and Equip Armor. 320 health on a Time Mage, much more durable than you're used to seeing. And 10 speed besides. Should work out decently well. On the other side, for Aura 3, we have Apollo the Archer. A bow, red shoes, Deadshot Archer. We'll see if that works out. B Sharp the Dancer. I guess they're both B teams, with a Barbuda, basic skill, Dragon Spirit, Equip Armor, starting slow and with extra hit points. Heavy Metal the Knight, also starting slow with Sing and Magic Defend Up, and Sound Engineer the Engineer with Item, Throw Item, and a Bowgun Hamido. Let's go to Large 112. Are lamenting
I really
a
do
little.
think that Archer's gonna, he's gonna hurt.
Are lamenting a little how he miscalculated how big a deal Start Slow is, but this map is about as good as it gets for him.
That's true. Once that Dancer gets a turn and starts doing Wisnibus, this is probably one of the best maps in the game for Wisnibus.
Next round, if it gets to the medium map, we'll see the one from the preseason. But there was only one new map so far. The rest are still in production.
And exactly what I was a little bit concerned about. Oh, take that wall. What I was a little bit concerned about, the Sound Engineer is probably just going to teleport across and get themselves stuck. With very little help.
Pair of hastes to climb faster.
They are undead, though, so they may just wake up in the back lines. And
There
a head
goes
break.
the hat.
Don't move, wears off. 518! Well, that helmet wouldn't have saved you anyway, I don't think.
No, it would not.
When that archer is not trying to destroy entire walls, he's at least destroying skulls.
Please eat, and that target is fully buffed up. If the archer goes for him again, just gonna run into the re-raise.
Knight jumping over the wall would fly as he sings.
Kamitachi, don't
Kamitachi,
act.
Don't act. Oof. Things are not looking good for the team with the archer.
Though the dancer has started the Wisne boost, that is non-trivial in a map this large. And getting
battle song.
Yep.
If that archer ever gets another turn, he's probably just gonna one-shot every single thing he hits, including the walls.
Including the walls. The pig is doing the job of mitigating that pretty well, though. And on top of it, well, Archer can only kill one thing at a time, and with the Time Mage giving haste, the tempo should be distantly in the... Oof.
And now it's even further. I was gonna comment that the Wisnobus might be able to snipe out the re-raises, but that isn't happening anymore. Destructible terrain win, good question. New support skill, destroys terrain. The shadow buff to the ranged berserkers that we all desperately wanted and didn't know it.
I'm sure you'll find someone who can code it.
Yeah, only one or two lines, probably. One or two lines, you know, one or two there, one or two there, one or two in a couple hundred places at least.
I suspect that, altering the map would be substantial.
Yes.
I'd basically have to be, like, writing VRAM on the fly and creating textures in ASM, just, like, directly via storing words to the scratch pad, and, like, I'm cringing even thinking about trying to make that happen. Poor Tall Call, if I, like, suggest the idea to him, he'll probably start thinking about doing it.
Overcomplicating is super simple. Just delete the terrain and leave a black mark on the screen. Don't worry about it.
I'm not even
Don't
sure
think about
that
how it'll
works.
render it. It probably wouldn't. Oh, speaking of not working, the Wisdomous has no one to hit.
Good dancer.
I mean, struck a beautiful pose. I mean, look at it again. Twice even.
You can even see the stop bracelet.
She's showing the value of Wisnobus on this map. Look how many times it's going off. It's sadly hitting corpses, though. Actually, that engineer's about to get up. Geo is tired of the dance.
Well, the
And
dance,
wants
in
it to
fact,
end.
does continue.
And the engineer does get up now.
And he
And
knows
gets up the
Phoenix
knight.
down.
MA save probably makes this slow a little more accurate, but slowing the dancer kind of works out in her plan. She's just gonna keep dancing anyways.
Pig is going to handle that engineer.
Knight's back up and immediately singing.
Yeah, he does not have revives. He has Sing, so Not really what you need.
I mean, if he can get Wisdomous to doing a, 100 a hit. Unlikely, but hey. I forget, does Protect actually work against, Wisdomous?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't believe anything modifies it.
You can't stop the dance.
You cannot stop the dance.
You can eat the Berserk Archer, though, and steal the Dancer's heart. Strap in, we're gonna be here a minute.
Yeah, Defend does reduce it. Defend reduces basically everything.
Makes sense if you pay attention to the Defend animation, they cover their eyes. They can't see it as well, therefore it does less damage.
That won't stop me because I can't read.
Well, that'll stop her, though.
I believe it does, Omega.
Does it stop dance, too?
I think so.
Weird.
Darn it. Stop that. Stupid controller. 92.
B team has taken the first round. Let's see if a Night Out with Apollo can swing it back.
If the Dancer Bard team can't win on Tiger, I'm not feeling great about its odds on the small map.
You gotta believe, though. I mean, it doesn't help that they're slowed on the slow map.
I've been coding disbelieve, so
That's
I'm
fine.
not sure I gotta believe anything.
That's fair enough. And they believe they didn't have to eat anything for this match.
Ooh, that's a big spell being charged.
That's a dead thief.
Bye,
oh, it was a
Mustadio.
rejuvenate. Really just wanted to kill that engineer. Imagine now we're gonna see the Time Mage go to pick up the thief.
And a table Kami Itachi going for those Donacts, but gets none of them.
And still the Bard and Dancer don't have a turn yet. Don't move wears off. Archer gets a turn and just puts the thief right back down. If that Archer can hit that Time Mage, I get a feeling he's about to take a pig to the face.
Pig
Can he
to the
dodge it?
arm.
Nope.
And he gets his first turn after 3 people are dead.
Dancer picks up the Berserker. Demon Fire to put him back down.
Double Protect not really doing a whole lot against the offensive suite of these two.
Pig's gonna go around the backside.
Gross.
No, Hero. They will not have Meteor. They will have Meteor 2. It's like Meteor, but the animation plays twice.
It's Throw Stone, but magic.
It's Throw Stone that just substitutes the Meteor animation to fly from one unit to the other.
Men only
And the
want
Bard is
one
charmed.
thing, and it's disgusting. Quick Demon Fire makes quick work of the Archer. Not a surprise. Mustadio's going to be right back up pretty soon. But all of his teammates are charmed.
I mean, that's what he gets for laying down on the job.
Engineers, am I right?
You just have no faith in them.
Is he ever gonna stand back up? Good God.
He'll get up when he feels like it. It's okay.
Night owls.
It's a marathon, not a race. He's up, getting up the archer, which maybe he'll get a turn.
With all those hastes on the white team, I'm not convinced.
And the Geomancer is going to put him right back down, right? Nope, goes for a Kiku. Wants the Mustadi go down.
Leaves the archer.
Yeah, do the thief at it. Straight dash to finally break one of the charms.
It was probably just
Kiku.
about to wear off.
I was really hoping that knight was actually just going to stand on top of the fireplace and sing. Dancer's broken too now. Here comes the battle song. Then comes the slow. Something the Dancer's very familiar with. Knight's still alive, but I would say trapped, but he's not. Oh, well, there she goes. But she'll be back up in a moment.
Yeah, sometimes axes just destroy you. That's just RNG.
He used the sharp side.
She does get back up with Defy Pain. Remember when Defy Pain used to be 100% instead of just 225 flat?
Oof.
I decided it was fine to give, like, ninjas their full health back, but the days of having it on 535 hit point knights are over.
Yeah, I appreciate coming in after that change, I'll be honest.
Defy Pain used to be, when it first started, it was 50% of max hit points, but that just felt, like, really weak for a bunch of classes. So I made it 100%, and I'm like, oh, now it's too strong for others. Let's just go with a flat amount and be just as good on everyone.
That kind of makes sense, because 255 ends up being a good breakpoint for, unless your unit specifically designed to deal big damage, like this archer, you probably can't do more than 250. The archer at least got another shot in.
Mustadio potioned to death. Please drink. Okay.
And then the thief immediately takes another turn and axes the archer a question. Oof. I think it's just the dancer now who's going to wish up the knight.
But there's a Geomancer waiting right there.
With a Kiku. Only kills one, though. Knight
Died
out with
off
Apollo
screen,
doing
doesn't
everything
count.
they can to stay alive. I mean, revived off screen. Did we even know they were alive to begin with? Straight
Schrodinger's
dash
knight.
finishes it. Schrodinger's Bard Knight.
Anyways, goes 2-0 to Barren's B team. We go now to Ludo 1 versus SpringSkipper 3. Bready or not, Here I Crumb versus Poketrainers Ipsum and Lorem want to battle. Alright, Ludo. Bread, sourdough, multigrain, rye, and banana. We have a Geomancer with Talk Skill, Auto Potion, and Monster Talk. Multigrain the Thief with Item, Weapon Guard, and Equip Axe. Rye the Ninja with Snipe, Counter, and Sicken. And Banana the Taiju. Pretty sure bananas don't grow on trees, but sure, why not? On the other side, we have Poketrainers Ipsum and Lorem. We have Igni the Minotaurus, Ira the Minotaurus, Trainer Ipsum the Lancer with White Magic, HP Restore, and half of MP. So, defensive Lancer. And Trainer Lorem the Geomancer, Talk Skill, Equip Potion, and Equip Armor.
Of note, banana trees are a thing.
Huh. Sure, I guess. I thought they were vines.
No, they kind of grow up the tree in this weird pattern, if memory serves. And there's also plantain trees, which are just, green bananas. Or another breed of banana, but still.
Ludo 1, Spring 3, here we go. Large map 29. Look like trees, but are giant herbs. So I was right, kind of.
Okay. Let's see how our bread team does. Against all this fire, though, hopefully they don't get burnt.
Opening Berserk on a thief. That's sure a thing.
Choice. For a minute, I thought the other one was going to try and Berserk the ninja right after.
Death sentence on the one that the thief is going to be attacking, so... Maybe not the best synergy there, but...
Hey, they tried.
Sicken plus double hit. Geo is already in a spot of trouble. Ninja stays awake, so the jump will not kill him. But the shake-off probably makes the jump lethal. But at least he gets his parting shot.
Blowing fire on the Berserk Thief.
He does not care about death sentence.
Blocks the return strike.
Mimic Darevon on both sides catches the Lancer. That's two Berserkers.
That Geo probably isn't going to be too low on damage, though. With 9 PA and a Mithril Sword, it's going to be okay.
Let's see, 130, I want to say?
Yeah, so not too bad. 117 versus that Geo specifically, so 130 was probably spot on. There he goes. Now the two Berserk units. Berserk hit for 135.
Why did who sword swing? The Berserk Geomancer?
Yeah, she's Berserk. Anna. Oh, the non-Berserk Geo?
Oh, the red one. Not red from Berserk, red team.
Oh, the Nagarok Geo. That is a great question.
Did it get someone to near fatal?
She does not have Snowstorm.
Yeah, that would be why
She has
then.
no Geo. She has no Geo at all. She only has talk skills.
Oh, okay.
Refute Insult Mimic Dargon.
Full life fails.
Unfortunate. And the Lancer goes into the room.
It's actually a good
Somebody
spot
walks
for
up
the
and gets
Lancer to
trapped.
be.
And now he's trapped with a thief. Well, it was a good spot in theory.
Well, yeah, like, if the axe didn't proc, the other Berserker wouldn't be able to get to him, so his full life would go through.
That's true.
So it was actually a good positioning, it just played unfortunately. We go to small 64.
It was also unfortunate that the individual who ran up on him was a thief, because that meant, with him trapped there, his evasion meant nothing to a thief. Let's see if the Pokemon team has a bit better luck this time.
Well, let's see. This is, Pisces, you would need Cancer and Scorpio. That is Scorpio, and that is Cancer.
That is Cancer.
So.
And the Lancer is 40 faith, the 2 bulls are 70.
Let's see.
When I loaded up the team, it says 40, so you generated right. I don't know if maybe an old version was given.
Looks that way. It is matching up with what I have in our DM. I just re-downloaded it, and it is in fact 40 faith in the submission.
That is always unfortunate when you catch stuff just a little too late.
Well, we have multiple teams, so shouldn't be too big a deal.
Sure.
Someone's got to go 0-2.
Arming twice, manages to land one, that's a don't act. Geo going for... that sword swing I can definitely explain, because Geo didn't have an option. Can't talk to that monster.
Geo doesn't have monster talk?
Nope, has equip armor.
Ah.
So that's just kind of an unfortunate position for that. Oh, and a double petrify. Oof. Oh, that makes sense, Anna. And it's down to a lone bull with don't act, so I think this is pretty much is done.
Everyone getting closer.
They slowly close in on that bull. Trying to find the beef. And a Kami to finish it.
There it goes, 2-0 for Ludo. Go to Paddy 2 versus Break 3. Horrors of Ruan versus Too Cool. For Horrors, we have Kieran the Sacred with Mimic Titan, Genbu the Squire with Item, Weapon Guard, and Throw Item. Seiryu the Dragon with Thunder Breath, and Byako the Ninja with Item, Hamido, and Equip Spear. 4 legendary, I believe, dragons. Although Genbu's a turtle, but, you know, dragon-esque.
Close enough. We'll count it.
4 legendary
Actually,
beasts.
this is the 4... Yeah, I was about to say, this is the 4 beasts for each direction also, actually.
Yeah.
For northeast, south, and west.
Right. And for Too Cool, Scotty Too Hottie the Ninja, Red Shoes, Weapon Guard, Guts. G Master Sexay the Archer with Item Hamido and Abandon, another ranged Hamido. Smackdown the Summoner with Black Magic Auto Potion and Equip Armor. And Rikishi the Plague with Gaze. We head to large 6.
Been seeing a number of bulls this turning, which is a bit surprising. Nice to see them, though. I wonder if that's in response to the predicted large amount of ranged, hoping to berserk ranged units into shooting every wall.
Shoot the walls.
I will say, if that was the case, anyone who thought about that, hats off to you. That is a brilliantly hilarious strategy.
I hate masonry too. Let's work together. Tear down that wall.
Just want to state, I hate masonry would be a fantastic team name.
Counter does not land on the ninja. And reflects on all long-range targets, but not really a very magic-y team, so... Bonk. Ninja was not prepared for that hit.
As the 4 sacred beasts slowly trudge up that wall. And one becomes a beautiful statue.
Fortunately, the ninja has the answer for that.
And as Shiva comes out, more gazes.
The Plague just has that Minotaur's number.
I imagine we're going to see that probably loop a couple times. Assuming all the speed lines up.
It's not a great loop to be the one petrifying since you're not at 100%. And Soft very
That's
much
true.
is.
That is very true. But he is keeping 2 units busy. As long as he rolls his dice right. Which is impressive for a creature with no hands. Looks like he's going for something else this time.
Huge I-beam on that, is it Geomancer, Squire? What is it? I can't see it. It's behind the wall.
And also here, I believe you're right. I believe the bull would have been accumulating CT each time he was brought out for a minute before he got petrified again.
Squire with the Axe proc takes
Oof.
out the Summoner.
A lot of axe procs too.
I mean, it's coming about the 20% rate you'd expect.
True, I suppose it's just we're seeing a lot of axe swings.
Yeah.
Which is going to result in more. And the I-beam is guarded this time. Ambrosia to pick her up.
Thunder Breath
That
for
dragon
112.
is over.
However, eyes are, eyes half all elements, so the Thunder Dragon not very effective against the eye.
At least with his Thunder Breath. Probably be more effective if he can get in range to slap with his tail.
Those are some
Another
pretty
I-beam for
huge
258.
damage I-beams.
Put the Summoner back down. I think that Berserk Ninja is going to go down permanently in a moment.
The other
Well,
ninja takes care of the... Other ninja takes care of the Plague with the proc.
Then we see the Dragon Dash, and it is currently a 4-on-1. Well, 4-on-2, but I get a sneaking suspicion that she's not going to be around for long.
Big double kill from the Mimic Titan.
Even hit his own turtle friend.
going to small 53. Paddy's team definitely showing improvements from last month. This team does some pretty brutal things. I haven't seen anyone try it yet, Barren, but it is definitely on my mind.
Yeah, I could see that being a very strong strategy.
Yeah, and the Minotaurs are pretty large. Like, they're no joke. They are hard to put down. And using counter magic to heal them on the secondary, like, there's something there.
Not to mention, also, they pair well with the trees, which will absorb earth, too.
Oof.
Unfortunate miss, and then Time Strike hitting their own ally, I believe.
Yeah, really just a comedy of errors on Break's side of the field. Ooh boy, that's gonna be spicy.
The bull is loose in the china shop. Get a sneaking suspicion he's just going to break everything now.
Can he reach the archer, though? Guess it doesn't matter.
Need to. So instead, he's just gonna look at the corpse and be mad.
Ninja's gonna take care of that gaze.
Well, they're gonna come over and go for a dash.
But again, this loop is not great for the one using Petrify.
Especially not with a Berserk Bull slowly closing in on you.
That's a full heal, but that is a dangerous place to land.
The balls on this ball. He did live through the hit.
But probably not this one. Thunder Breath over the gap, and that is that. Paddy 2 takes it 2-0. We head down now to the first matches of the losers bracket. People with their tournament life on the line. Stakes are raised, so let's check it out. Barren 1's N Team versus Kaffe 4's Demon Tux. The N Team, unfortunately, had a super close match with Love Colored Magic that, after some fixes, saw Love Colored Magic taking the match to reverse the initial results. So Barren is here looking to redeem himself against Kaffe 4. Monk with Steel, HP Restore, and Attack Up with the Earth Close to strengthen the Earth Slash. Geomancer with Basic Skill Counter Flood and Magic Attack Up. Mind Flare, and Chemist with Talk Skill, Finger Guard, and Equip Armor. On the other side is opponent's Demon Tux. Debian the Chemist with Time Magic, Auto Potion, and Sicken. Difference between the two, pretty significant. Oddly, the female chemist, the one with more health, almost 80 more. And at the same speed 10.
Armor.
Although the Enkai Armlet does keep this chemist safe from the charms. Arch the Squire with Talk Skill, MP Switch, and Defense Up. Freebie BSD the Monk with Steel, PA Save, and Equip Armor. And NixOS the Samurai with Item, Weapon Guard, and Deadshot. Mostly Weapon Guard and Deadshot to go with that two-handed Bizenboat and those red shoes. That's a lot of damage stacked up together. Ninjas have to use Attack Up because of the knockback from the first hit, But two-handed samurais don't have that constraint and can use the heavier damage dead shot.
It's worth noting that the in-team chemist does have finger guard, which is going to be important in this match, is that female squire is running a lot of talk skills.
La la la, I can't hear you.
And then the squid, la la la, can't understand you. While we're at it, hey, do you want to have a talk and come to our side?
Yeah, the squid will have you join the side without having to be understood. Just kind of takes control.
Turns out you don't need to talk to them if you just literally control their brain.
Terrifying.
You don't want to know what he plans to do afterwards.
It's funny, the first month we had squids, people were like, I don't want to use them. They'll just sit there doing nothing but time blast. Boy, how the times have changed.
Good Caravan on too.
That
and
was a finger guard right out of the gate.
She does not feel like taking a nap. Solid wave fist. Spin fist in return. Mega potion, run away. And now it's the squid's turn to play.
Squid
Solid
does
aqua
put a
one
lot
hit.
of damage out.
Just
Samurai skips the
chooses
turn.
Not to? Well, that was a wild choice. Sleeping unit right beside him. He just wants to line his shot up, I guess.
The infamous 13%, as they say.
Spin fist on two, and oh, the betrayal. Gets the squid to kill his own chemist. That
Double
would be an
kill.
interesting- Oof. That
Nope,
would be
he
an interesting
definitely,
buff to figure.
he definitely was willing to kill his teammate there.
But that could be an interesting buff to Finger Guard, actually, making it also work against Charm status abilities. Don't know how difficult that would be to set up, though.
It is a 2-on-2.
Not forever, though. Oh, that wish misses,
Or a
though.
3-on-1,
Oof.
actually, it looks like. But they all line up.
And here comes the Earth Slash. Or not. Unfortunate.
Does guarantee the Samurai goes down, and that's not nothing. Samurai misses
true,
to the
but-
CEV.
Oof.
That's huge. They're both pretty low. A Spin Fist would be pretty big here. Maybe he doesn't have it.
Instead, just wants to go for a Wave Fist. Gonna check that, actually. He, in fact, does have Spin Fist. He just didn't want to do it.
Oof.
Oof.
A lot of
Questionable
unfortunate
decisions.
team killing there.
I'd say, and some unfortunate decisions, both on the Samurai just deciding to stand beside the sleeping individual, and then that monk jobbed hard, I'll be honest. Barren, your team was fine, your monk threw that one hard. Not that you would have won for sure, but he just decided to end that way sooner than it needed to. See the chemist running forward, a bold decision. Running straight up to a monk.
Ouch.
Doesn't kill though. How about this one?
That sure does. That haste did not accomplish much.
This probably will accomplish a bit though. But the other chemist.
Actually, a
Well-
really good play there. That Samurai is not going to be able to get anywhere before that runs out. the chemist will trade with it in what was almost certainly going to be to the samurai's advantage.
That's very true. Probably the best move she could make.
This looks strongly in Barren's favor. And the chemist,
And-
with its
oh.
haste, gets to retreat.
Because the Barbuda on the samurai.
Yeah, without the team clumped for haste, that's huge.
Oh, but he... Whoa, yeah. Okay, he's just accepted his fate, I suppose. Walked straight up to her, looked her in the eye, and said, I know I'm already dead.
I think it has something to do with the AI not understanding perfectly its walk range, so long-range Berserk just thinks it can't get there and then gets there, but has already decided it's not attacking.
And the samurai just decides, Watashi wa Shinderu.
Threatening
the
not
monk.
coming out.
Cures the silence.
Not that it really matters that Samurai's going down, and it's a 4-on-1 in the other direction this time. And with a don't act on the monk, that's gonna be it. Oh, no, wait.
Yeah, I was about to say, the Squire's still up, but, this talk skill Squire has to kill 4. But if she could land 4 death sentences and then live ostensibly 12 turns, there's a chance.
3, 4. She would only need to live 5 turns. Because 2 from the first one that landed, and then 1 turn for each subsequent, because they stack up with each other, so...
I mean, I'd be mostly impressed if she managed to land the, death sentence on the chemist to start.
Going
Instead,
for the
trying to get her
sandbag
monk up.
plan.
Which is gonna get some damage at least.
I'm gonna say not enough, though.
Not with a sandstorm coming.
Have a potion.
Chemist going for the long-range potion throw. Be honest with you, I'm happy to see him doing Time Blast instead of just trying to charm the Squire.
First time for everything, I suppose.
Spin Fist? Earth Slash. Good enough.
Spread that damage around. There it is.
And there we go.
Barren maintains his hold and takes it to a game 3. Both teams' tournament lives on the line. What will the medium map look like?
What more could we ask for the first match out of losers? Goes immediately to a game 3, both teams looking strong.
And we have the river.
Ooh, this is going to be strong for the Geomancer. Guy's trying to haste 3, but
Looks like
I think
he'll
he'll
only
land
get
it on
2.
2. And the other chemist deciding she needs a bath.
Only gets 1.
Actually, 1. Oh, that was poorly targeted on the chemist's part. He targeted the Squire who ran away. He targeted the panel the Squire was on, rather.
Water
Here comes the
ball,
water
but
ball.
no frog.
Time Blast to get her out of the water.
Death sentence 71%, and it does land. Monk has
I mean,
free
that
reign
monk
for a
can do
few
some
turns,
damage, though.
but not so
Return
much
death
for the
sentence.
other side.
The chemist managing to use the venom of his own words to poison the monk.
Quick near fatal with Earth Slash, but the auto potion brings him back up to normal. But that's not enough to survive a water ball.
Squire's probably going to pick him up on her turn, but she's not going to get one. And the Samurai's chilling in the back.
Somehow, the chemist survives the samurai.
Oof.
But
Pretty sure
not
that's a
that.
minimum roll crit.
But the monk is gone. It is just the samurai versus 3 now.
Which is not looking good.
And
'cause he
they've
has to
got
make
the
it up
high
hill.
ground.
He's got a lot of move, but I don't think he'll have enough, sadly. And local quake to finish it.
That is that. Barren's end team survives through the gauntlet, knocking out Kaffe 4. We go next to Ajorably 3 versus Aura 4, Bounty Hunters versus Random Musical Dance Number. For the Bounty Hunters, we have 4 ranged units. Beth the Thief with Precision Catch and Equip Gun. Dog the Engineer with Precision CT Save and Sicken. Leland the Archer with Snipe, HP Restore, and 2 swords for those double arbalists. And Youngblood the Mediator with a Stone Gun, Item, Throw Item, and Dragon Spirit. On the other side for Aura, we have a Mime, a Dancing Monk, a Singing Knight, and a Singing Samurai. You've seen a similar team before. Let's go to large 99 and see if these start slow units work out on this one.
Barbuda's on every one of those, on every one of them on, sorry, that's Aura's team. So, in no way to haste. I'm not even sure if they'll get a turn.
Yeah, it's real bad.
I think start slow is fine where it is. I'm gonna be honest, if you run start slow, you probably want to run haste 2. Not haste as well, specifically haste 2. Because of the issue we saw in last match where the chemist goes, I'm just going to charge on these 2. And it is not the unit with the slow, sadly. Haste 2, they'll almost always catch everybody. The slow wears off on all of them. And here begins the dance.
An escutcheon wearing Bard with Last Dance Song to quick them. Ping, 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 ping.
It probably wouldn't have hit all necessarily hero, but it'd been more likely to at least land on the samurai, which was the key component that it had to hit.
There goes the armor.
The armor's gone. The break skill's going to do wonders here for these heavily geared units.
Yeah, start slow, probably not worth it if your helmet gets broken halfway through.
That's a fair point. The Barbuda might be in an odd spot due to that hero.
I suspect the Barbuda needs a little more hit points to be a valid idea.
Probably.
That's our first near fatal.
If If I remember right, mimes have such high movement due to the fact that they need it to position properly to mimic, correct?
I mean, I inherited mimes at this movement, so I don't have an answer for you.
Okay. I imagine that was the intent, because with more movement it allows them to position. As I remember last turning with my Flare the sequel team, we did see the mime making a good point of just positioning where she could flare to people. But we've been seeing a number of mimes just kind of do like this one, run out and die.
Yeah, my main thought about the whole mime thing is that it's something I'm going to have to deal with later, so I'm not dealing with it now.
Makes sense.
Like, there's only so much time I have for assembly in any given month, and it's going to be several assembly pieces to get them working. Oh, HP Restore is going to make Wisdom Boost super awkward.
Oh yeah, it wasn't the jump I was questioning, is the mime's movement specifically. I wonder if mimes start, well, mimes are immune to all statuses, so they couldn't really start with don't move. Because that would at least give them a turn where they don't run off and die immediately. Double headshot, but even though he's not wearing a helmet, can't find the shot.
I imagine shooting 2 crossbows is a bit of an accuracy nightmare.
It's impressive either way, though, especially doing it so rapidly. Double time strike, but this samurai's, between the samurai's life song and the auto potion, this knight's just staying up even with only 200 health. Slowly gonna work that archer down. Dog the engineer gets up.
Not able
Tries to take
to
the army.
not able to stop the knight though. Would have been huge if he could.
Going for the headshots.
He can't
Still
stop the knight
missing.
either.
It's permanent 2-on-2.
Arm aim does stop there.
I don't think he aimed for the arm. I'm pretty sure he just shot him in the jaw. He still insisted on trying to sing, though.
Shot is negated by the auto potion, but poison does land.
Even without the helmet, this is one tanky knight. Don't act wears off. Misses the armor break.
Misses
the
both
double
weapon
weapon
breaks.
breaks. I believe that was a 60 twice. Samurai going for a hit now.
Just no luck out of this archer.
Yeah, this is honestly a very close match right now. Oh,
Knight is down.
Manages to get the knight down. It's a permanent 2-on-1. Don't know if that samurai can manage to kill both before he goes down. And teleport for 1 square probably isn't going to help him on that front. There goes his armor. Samurai's reaction is HP restore, though. And there it is. Oh, but gets the weapon. Now he's going for the fist punch.
Fist bump.
Fist bump your opponents to death. 121.
HP restore.
Light crystals. Does Samurai get it? Nope, the engineer does. So it's down to HP restore and fist bumps to death.
They are not small
120
punches,
punch.
though. and managing to land without the HP restore, that'll do it. Game 1 goes to Ajorably 3.
Everyone going to be talking about Street Brawl for a while, where they saw 2 undead men break everything from the people they were trying to steal from, and still the samurai came out swinging. Yeah, Brick, I don't know what it is with teleport. It seems like sometimes when they have teleport, instead of moving as close as they could, they'll just move 1 square.
That's just general AI movement. Like, teleport, the problem with it is that the AI will not ever attempt to go beyond the actual movement. So it's just like basic move 3, and that move 1 is get into position to be able to attack next turn. But then other people move, and it's like, oh, I gotta move 1 again.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know what it's probably just, what's the best way to put it? Basically, when you see something negative, and so you're focused on that, negative reinforcement, I guess.
Nap time.
I see teleport, and I see it do the 1-step teleport, so when it happens with just normal movement, it's not as obvious, so you don't think about it.
Lol, 1-step.
Yep, there it is. It's a shame, because if he can get up there, he's got the defenses to...
Can't even shoot fish in a barrel.
Not even when they're asleep. The rest of this team, really good. That archer, firing.
Out of a cannon. At the sun.
And towards the Barbuda helmet.
Samurai's just scared.
And yeah, teleport acts as cheap fly, mostly. Back to the dynamic duo with the sleeping monk. I think that's going to be it for the night. Now it's down to 2. Just make sure she's not allowed to wake up. I mean, he did teleport 3 that time.
Gunner's just staying at range and shooting.
Samurai refusing to actually move in fully. Oh, the monk is awake! And the songs begin!
Bye, Hat. She does get re-raised for her troubles, which will immediately come in handy.
There goes his shield. So that's an escutcheon 2 that's taken away, so he no longer has the defend status.
And it shows immediately.
Content to sing until his grave.
And that is that. An easy 2-0 for the Bounty Hunters. Random musical dance number is eliminated.
You say easy, but that first round, they gave it their best.
Sure enough. Up now we have Hero 3 versus Sardek 4, the Hypest Offense versus Cinema Kinda. For the Hypest Offense, we have Tyranitar the Engineer, Dance, Catch, and Abandon with Ignore Height, Melmetal the Ninja, Red Shoes Ninja's always scary, especially with that 40% weapon guard on the short edge. Punch Art and Attack Up. Punch Art presumably for the Confuse with Stigma Magic to unconfuse itself. Ludo, your match was 4 matches ago. Hero, please don't spoil matches for people who haven't gotten to see them yet.
It's okay, Ludo. You have another match tonight still.
You do, in fact.
And for that getting spoiled, we apologize for the inconvenience.
Nice reference on his other match. Anyways, Garchomp the Monk with Item, Counter Throw, and Equip Shield, and Blissey the Geomancer with White Magic, Dragon Spirit, and 2 swords, the double punch shielders that we see. On the other side, for Sardek, we have Cocaine Bear the Chemist, Time Magic, CT Save, and Deadshot. This Chemist actually does a lot of damage. Secret Service the Squire with Draw Out, Weapon Guard, and Concentrate. Kind of the other half of LCM's Thief Draw Out. White Whale the Sage with White Magic, Hamido, and Equip Shield. The Hamido Rod Bonks. And Body Snatcher the Bone Snatch. He's a skeleton.
You said this was... Oh, never mind. I read the wrong name. Never mind. This is Cinema, kinda.
It's kinda cinema.
Kinda. I will be back in just a moment.
I will still be here in just a moment. One would hope, at least. Shut it down. Run away. Looks like the high ground goes to Hypest offense. And starting with the Wisne boost for 25, the long range of this map definitely going to favor Hypest offense. Going to do a lot of damage before my team even gets close. There is a CT save, however. And the ninja just hopping on over. That ninja is woefully out of position. First attack is guarded. Death being charged on her. Ambrosia for the Chemist to top back off from those Wisne boost hits. Chemist getting those extra CT probably actually pretty helpful to keep the rest of the team Ambrosia'd up. 73% confusion coming out of the Sage. Monk goes for the Earth Slash, does not get the Hamido off the Sage. Smart. Looks like a revive being charged up on the ninja. Defy Pain out of the Squire, and he is back in it. Chemist elects to go for a mid-charge, but gets the low roll on the crit, and the Geo survives it. Full life coming out on the ninja. And she is not back up. And death lands on the the monk. Chemist takes out the dancer in one shot. And Stasis Sword finishes off the Geo. Game 1 goes to Cinema. A lot of rolls had to go my way for that.
That was a very quick match. I just got back and it's already over.
3 minutes 50 seconds on the song clock. This map also pretty unlucky for me because we're split up and I want to be casting haste.
Unfortunate.
Maybe the RNG will favor me like it did last round. Because hoo boy, 2 deaths landing and a full life missing.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
Ninja gets knife-handed, and she is facing down both Hamido wielders on my team.
Hero saying this is karma for accidentally spoiling the other match. Just the absolute RNG hellfest.
Brutal. Sure enough, Ninja walks right into the Hamido. Spin Fist for the double kill, though.
And it's a Geomancer versus the world. No, it's a monk in Geo still.
Yep. 2 on 2. Geo with the flash heal for 147 on the bone. And of course,
okay,
going for the
death.
49% death.
Coin flip to win. Flip the coin. Oh.
Karma. Full
Came
life
up
coming
off
out.
with his head. Head break misses.
It looks like a 67% death on the monk. Did I see that right?
I'm not sure if you did. That is a reasonably high chance. Let's see if
Misses
it works
nonetheless.
out. It's alright, he got the 49 a minute ago.
Flash heal up on the Sage. The dance should be enough to take out the skeleton. No, just short. Squire goes for Stasis Sword on the monk. Takes him right out.
I believe it's a lone dancer now. Hurry, skeleton. Hamido the dance.
Well, they are knives.
Still alive. They're
And
knives
down he
has
goes.
Knife hands.
And this Squire should be... Nope. I guess I didn't get lightning stab. Or no, wait. She was one too far away anyways.
Goes for the head break. Misses. There is a crystal there, though. But I don't think she's going to get the... Yeah.
There it is. The cinema carries on. Hypest offense is eliminated. We head on to Love Chord Magic 2 versus Sardek 3, Shoot the Core versus the Family. For Shoot the Core, we have Vic Viper the Lancer with Item, Auto Potion, and Maintenance. For Lord British the Monk with Time Magic, HP Restore, and Equip Armor. Jade Knight the Thief with Snipe, Arrow Guard, and Equip Bow for the Longbow. Good old Equip Bow Thieves. And Falchion Beta the Sage with Talk Skill, Meditation, and Short Charge. On the other side, For the family, we have Mafioso the Squire with Yin Yang Magic, Auto Potion, and Short Charge, with the Hunting Bow to remove all evasion from the magic evade. Enforcer the Mediator with Item, MP Switch, and Deadshot with a Chocobo Gun. Fixer the Archer with Steal, Catch, Attack Up, and Ignore Height with that Silver Bow. And Godfather the Trent with Blessing of Nature. We head down to large 87 to start. I will note.
Go ahead, sorry.
I will note there's a significant durability difference. Love Card Magic's team has a lot more hit points than mine. I am leaning very heavily on the tree and re-raise.
Which, does LCM's team have Strix? Hold on. I don't think they do. No, they don't. Because I think that would be a huge problem for your team, considering how heavily you lean on re-raise.
Speaking of, there's 3 of them.
That's a solid start. And here's a flare too.
Yeah, I don't think I'm coming back from that one. Actually, surprisingly, pretty low damage thanks to the shell.
That tree putting in work.
Goodbye, hat.
It's okay, it wasn't providing that much help anyways.
Paralyzed coming out.
Auto Potion undid most of that. And the Paralyze lands on 2.
Double Don't Act. And double sleep. Full team disabled in a single round.
Jesus. Magic Spirit to heal up, and we are going to see the other one get up in a moment.
This team is very good at disabling the enemy team, and boy, that's a lot of damage on the wake up.
I believe that was the Chocobo Cannon, correct?
Think so. Oh, this is the guy that didn't get it because he's undead. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm like, why isn't he standing up yet? It's been like 3 turns.
It turns out he's right on time.
Right.
He is never late nor early. He'll get up when he means to.
Bonk. Don't Act wears off, and there he is. He is back up.
I believe he's aiming a shot.
Not that it matters. He's definitely, Oh, there was a guy sleeping down there. Okay. Ambrosia for the teammate. And down with her. Or him, or whoever he shot. I don't know.
The male lancer that was down there. And that archer soloed him. Ooh! Answering back the heavy damage with a heavy punch.
Take a nap. Can't hit the tree. That's not a monster talker. Or wait, yeah, it is. It's never mind, just got lucky.
Monster talker.
Yeah, got lucky. That re-raise not going to do a whole lot of good.
Re-raise.
Bang.
And Archer to finish it. Oh, nope, can't get the shot. paralyzed just to be sure the monk's not allowed to play the game. Tree puts him down.
Just absolute bullying there. Small 31 coming up next. Maybe the close quarters give LCM a bit of an advantage to get the damage started out before the heavy hitting abilities start shutting her down.
In all fairness, it's not every match that you see a double don't act followed by a double sleep immediately. So, I don't know many teams that could come back from that.
I imagine a team with a chocobo to prevent it in the first place.
That's about it. Technically, mine would be immune too, but,
Archer goes right down.
It's okay, he'll be back in 3 turns.
Double paralyze being charged.
Oh, but the gunshot actually throws off the double paralyze. It's now only targeting 1.
Although near fatal is almost as good.
That's true. Does get the paralyze, and here comes the flare too.
Takes out the Squire, but she just got a re-raise.
Lancer moves back to heal up the thief.
Goodbye to hats. Another blessing of nature comes up. No Fig, you are 2 in the future. Night Hero, see you around. Some
Night
sandbagging going on the blue side. Don't Act wears off. Squire is back up and cheering herself up. Mediator takes the Sage right back out, and big magic spirit for the full team heal.
And that Archer should be getting up here in a moment. So the whole team's going to be reset back to 0 basically here in a moment.
130, not enough to get over the magic spirit from the tree. Sage goes back down, and Archer jumps up onto a building to get the upper vantage point, but misses the thief.
But importantly, he's probably out of range of anything that could get a hold of him.
MP switch goes off on the Mediator. She just takes that Sage right back down. Goes down.
I stand corrected as the thief does the same plan.
Yep. Revive for the Sage.
Gunshot for the Sage.
Squire handles it immediately.
Crossbow shot.
Can't miss thanks to the transparent.
Phoenix down for the Sage. Oh, no. Manages to save her from the gunshot.
Ambrosia's back up and gets out of there. And that's going to be a leaf dance. Bye, Sage.
Credit where it's due, the team tried everything they could to get that Sage a turn.
And there's the big paralyze. Gets the Lancer, gets the Monk.
Oof.
That's a huge turnaround.
I don't believe that thief has a revival of any form, so that Sage is staying down for a while.
Tree going offensive now with those leaf dances now that it doesn't have to keep reapplying the re-raises. Thief is near fatal with no one to help. Fires into an MP switch. The Donacts wear off, but that was a lot of tempo gained. Lancer does have Phoenix Downs and the Monk does have Revive, so the team still can get back into it. Monk is one move short of making it, but gets the
permanent 3.
But does get the mediator as compensation.
Actually, never mind. The Lancer does make it in time.
Just in time.
Cheer up to let the Archer heal some. 83% misses.
Archer going for what looks to be a timed strike on the Lancer, allowing the tree to leaf dance the Sage.
And that's enough. It's a lone thief.
Just shy of taking out the Archer. And the Squire finishes it off. 2-0 for the family. Shoot the Core is out. Up next, Ajorably 2 versus Omegasuspekt 1. Eclectic Horror Show versus Team Beef. Double E on both sides. For Eclectic Horror Show, we have Chucky the Master Tonberry, Shadow Stitch. We've been seeing a lot more of the Bloodstalkers recently, but Master Tonberry still have Shadow Stitch. It is very powerful. Freddy the Aribo with Please Eat. It the Time Mage with item, throw item, and auto potion. And of course, we all float down here. And Jason the Ninja with Punch Art, HP Restore, and Equip Armor. On the other side, for Team Beef, Phoenix the Lancer, Punch Art, MP Switch, Martial Arts, and an enormous move +3. This Lancer gets in the thick of things real fast. Sutton the Samurai with Precision, Hamido, and Attack Up. Emerson the Geomancer with Talk Skill, HP Restore, and Equip Armor. And Lennon the Squire with Item, Dragon Spirit, and Guts. We head on down to large 50 for this one.
The popularity of Tonberries doesn't really surprise me, as the whole family seems honestly really good. Even though I don't think we've seen a single one of the 2K Tonberry. If I needed a unit for exactly 2K points, or just right around that, we'd be in the contending.
I mean,
Voodoo's
Guts
not
and
great, but the rest of the set is.
Guts and Meatbone Slash are still good no matter what.
And Guts plus Grudge is very powerful. It's effectively ranged Meatbone.
Tonberries are in a pretty good place, I think. They're strong, they swing matches, but they're not oppressive. I do think they're one of the monster designs that I got closest to right. Double haste. There's a Hell Ivy, but no stop for the ninja, but he is way out of position. Hastes to bring the other two into it. Spinfist downs the ninja way out of range of that Aribo coming down for the revive. Kyo for the shell and protect. Are they going to body block the ninja's corpse? That would spell disaster for... Oof. Poor Team Beef. Or no, poor Eclectic Horror Show, rather. Team Beef is the one body blocking.
Yep, Team Beef throwing their beef around.
And the Lancer
And
is
Shadow
stopped.
Stitch, well, kind of wanted her to move, and she's not going to be doing that for a while.
He's gonna please eat. And he gets it all. Another stop.
Well, they may not get to their ninja, but they might kill everything on the way to him.
There
Just
is still
because they
that
don't get a
Geo on the
chance.
loose, though.
True, and we know how strong Geomancy is.
And a Phoenix down for the Ninja. That Ninja will tear through that back line if left unchecked.
Time Mage finds the line.
Squire needs
He's
to
been
retreat
checked.
out.
The ninja has been checked, sadly.
But that gives
Chef's
the
knife on
Tonberry
units that are stopped.
it gives the Tonberry enough time to wreak some havoc on the other side. There's just threats on both sides here. Another Phoenix down
We're gonna see
from
that
way
yep.
up.
Let's see if the ninja gets his turn this time. He just barely missed it last time, and he does.
But
Don't
Chakra
think that
not
chakra's gonna
enough.
be enough. Now he's dead even further away from the action.
Stopped again.
Another stop. Straight dash as they're just slowly wearing the beef down. That Time Mage is also getting wore down, slowly but surely.
Auto Potion keeping her in for much longer than she ordinarily would. And Ambrosia for the assist. Strix Feather takes her right out. Ouch.
And removes the re-raise. So she's not getting back up.
That's a big swing. Samurai
since
is
this
in
is
near
Uribo,
fatal.
This is a permanent 2-on-4.
Well, the Lancer can stand back up.
Oh, but the Lancer's not on that team.
And a stop for the Tonberry.
Well, things are looking dire. I think Team Beef has this, even if their Samurai just went down.
Another stop.
Well, Team Beef can now just take their time. Ninja crystallizes. Lancer gets up. And heals up the Samurai.
We've seen
Stop
some
in the name of
miracles
beef.
out of Tonberries, but this is probably just a little much.
I mean, he just guts procs and everyone grudges all 4 units. Oh, Meatbone Slash, he started.
But
There's
an
the everyone's
MP
grudge.
switch puts an end to
Ooh.
that.
He could still guts again. You know, he just has to guts for every time someone tries to kill him. Well, the dream is dead.
And so is the Tonberry. Game
And
1
the pig.
goes to the Team Beef. Going to 49 for the small. Eclectic horror show on the ropes. It's got to win 2 to stay in.
Ninja rushes in on the beef. MP switch immediately goes off.
Ninja not quite as out of position this time. Will be much easier to revive if things go south.
Ooh, and a chance at a charm that misses.
It's a big Kyo there. Time Mage doing something nasty, though. Snowstorm cuts it off.
Ninja gets the Time Mage up.
In a stark reversal from last time, where it was the Time Mage getting up the Ninja.
Please eat on the Tonberry, hoping the Tonberry can do some work. Ninja runs away, uses a magic shuriken to heal up his Time Mage friend.
And it keeps her alive through the crossbow.
Which the auto potion keeps them out of fatal.
Doesn't
But
beat
not
that,
enough
though.
For the stasis.
That is huge.
Just misses their turn.
We'll take a pause on that Geomancer.
They managed to land 2 stops. But the Korremar show is not out of this yet.
A hasted Master Tonberry can do a lot of stopping.
With that Squire distracted by the Time Mage. One of the stops wears off, and the Samurai comes up to stasis sword the Ninja. Ooh, it misses him.
Ninja with the CEV from the front, 40%.
Goes for another revive. Lancer gonna put the Time Mage back down, though, and be out of range of that Tonberry.
Bonk. Tonberry stops the big old scary samurai, though.
Stop wears off of the Geo. Bunch of buffs wear off. Geo goes down, and I don't think they'll be able to pick her up for a minute. Well, actually,
She's undead, so
they won't be able to pick her up at all. She'll have to get herself up. Same with that Lancer.
Ninja takes the Lancer out. Yeah, Ninja takes the Lancer out just before its turn. That's huge. And the Chef's Knife procs and takes out the Samurai.
This suddenly just swung into a 3-on-1 real fast. Ninja makes it a 4-1. I believe that Time Mage might actually get a turn. And they do.
That Squire is not in a good spot.
And it just chose a worse one. Phoenix down the Samurai. See, the Samurai can do something, but... Yep, gets stabbed for his trouble. Pig tries to make sure the Time Mage stays up, but the Time Mage doesn't want to snack right now.
Re-Ray's not going to make a difference on that Squire.
Lancer is almost up, though. The pig insists, and this time he'll have the snack.
Near fatal for the Squire, but it lives long enough for the Lancer to see her way back in. And she immediately takes out the Ninja.
I think the Geo's going to be up here in a moment as well, actually.
It's not over yet. Squire is down.
But he'll be coming back up here in a moment with that re-raise, so don't count him out yet.
That Samurai is a big deal, and that he is able to get that chakra and be brought back in might mean the difference. But the pig goes first and takes him out.
Squire's back up, picks that Samurai right back up, but sadly just after his turn went. So it's likely the Tonberry's going to put him back down. MP switch saves the Lancer's life.
But not from an
for long.
Ambrosia. Tonberry takes out the Samurai, but that Geomancer is looking yup.
sadly, due to the squire's positioning, I don't think... Well, no, she could not hit both of them. But she got a shot on the pig, who then took a shot on the squire. Is now once again 4-on-1. Can the Geo hold out? The answer was no.
There it is. Eclectic Horror Show ties it up. We are going to a game 3. Both of these teams on the ropes. This is one of their last games of the tournament. Which one will it be?
Both teams start approaching the center. Haste 2 being charged, but the Time Mage decides to move out of it.
Masa with only a single haste. Secret Fist misses the samurai. Not what I expected.
I don't know what secret Jason held, but apparently wasn't very shocking. Didn't save him from the Wave Fist either.
This is looking closer to the large map than the small, and that's not good for the Eclectic Horror Show.
Especially not with that proc.
Damage is being split around, though. And that is in Eclectic's favor. And a charm on that Lancer is not trivial at all. Stop prevents the auto potion. MP switch prevents the charm from breaking.
Importantly, while that Lancer does have revive, she can't get the ninja up because the only square that's valid, the Geomancer is standing in.
No, that is a, I'm not sure exactly why it does that. It was doing that on when they're on any skill set that is not, like, base samurai.
Clearly it's because no one but a samurai can lift the sword all the way up. It's too heavy. Ignore the muscular squire with the axe over there.
It has always existed on, like, when the top-tier skeleton uses Kotetsu, has always been waist level. It's just stupid graphic shit that at some point I'll figure out. I just haven't looked into it yet because graphics are an asshole, so. It's one of those, like, okay, I've solved all the things that actually matter, time to worry about this. Now that's a good Hell Ivy.
Down and breaks the charm.
Squire just running away from the Tonberry, wasting the Tonberry's turns.
I think that's probably going to spell doom for the Eclectic Horror Show, as their pig's stuck in a corner.
Like a stuck pig.
Oh, got an ambrosia on him. Got him nice and seasoned.
But refuses to eat. There's a re-raise and a Kiyomori coming out for the samurai. He's going to retreat. Tonberry still a turn or two away from being back in the fight. That's a big tempo hit for the Horror Show.
Yeah, this map has just been very unfortunate the moment that Tonberry looked at going in the building.
and refusing to eat, that is another big disadvantage.
Notably, I believe the Uribos took a hit to the accuracy of Pleased Eat this month, and that's showing for sure.
Oh, it's okay, Ajorably. Your other match went better.
And it's a pig, a charmed squire, and a dream. Make that a charmed squire.
And there it is. Team Beef takes it 2-1. Eclectic Horror Show is eliminated.
I believe that's correct, Fig. I believe it was only a 5% drop.
Team Beef will return. Up now, Korremar 1 versus Fig 2. More Reagain versus Return to the Old Forest. More Reagain. We have Domain the Samurai with White Magic, Dragon Spirit, and Magic Attack up. Bode the Oracle with Summon Magic, Hamido, and Attack up with that Whale Whisker. Those are going to be some hefty bonks if someone tries to mid-charge her. Matcha the Porky with Oink. And Neat the Bard with Talk Skill, Weapon Guard, and Equip Axe. 40% Weapon Guard, plus the extra MA for that Talk Skill. Probably a pretty good setup for the Bard. On the other side, Fatty Lumpkin the Chocobo with Choco Guard, Old Man Willow the Taiju with Spirit of Life, Goldberry the Geomancer with Punch Art, Counterflood, Overflow, and a bunch of Mithro gear. Those are going to be some big Geomancies coming out. Punch Art probably the support side of this skill set. And Tom the Chemist with Talk Skill, MA Save, and Monster Talk. 16 MA is going to be some pretty good hit rates on those Talk Skills. Let's see how these two do. Large map 95 coming up.
Gotta state, I love the concept of the anti-mid-charge tech. Hamido attack up Whale Whisker. Oh, you thought you were gonna mid-charge me? Bop!
Bop. Doesn't work quite so well against Earth Slash as I saw earlier in the rounds, but nonetheless.
You can't prepare for everything. And Whale Whisker saves you from both 1 and 2 range, if I'm not mistaken.
It sure does.
So if it's not further than that, you're gonna get bopped.
Those rods are the reason that Two Hands is nerfed from 2x to 1.5x. Because those rods do a lot of damage.
Yes, they do.
We were having oracles in January one-shotting everybody with them. It was gross.
That kind of doesn't surprise me, as that was something even I did in vanilla.
Donk, 238 even without the two-hand. That's just with the 33% of attack up. What would that look like doubled?
Bard gonna try and sing it, even though she's asleep. Okay, you can listen to music in your sleep, right? You can also listen to getting summoned on, I believe. Oh, that's Rejuvenate, never mind.
Teamwork.
That's right, it's the
And a
Oracle
quick
has
for the samurai. That's nice.
Gets
Very-
right back in the fight.
Very good timing there.
It comes in to put down the chemist. And it's now 2-on-4. But the chemist will get a turn off this revive, most likely. And goes to pick up the Chocobo. Doesn't get a turn quite quick enough, sadly. And they both go straight back down. And unfortunately, that chemist cannot get picked back up by the Geo because there's no square available for revive.
Not until the pig gets out of the way, anyways.
So instead, she takes her consolation prize by killing the samurai. As Bard begins to sing and then moves towards the tree. I mean, he does have an axe.
No revival from the spirit of life.
Bad luck there. Quick on the pig.
She
Then
brings the
up
samurai back. That's a 3-piece carve model, though. And it does get the pig.
3-piece and gonna take the bacon home with you.
But Persuade stops her afterwards. Kotetsu finishes the job.
This is gonna be a big... Oh, that's a leaf dance, actually. I thought she was gonna go for a Spirit of Life to get 2 allies up. Oh, Chocobo's gone now.
This time she does.
There it is.
But unfortunately gets the samurai instead of the chemist.
That is highly unfortunate, because that means that chemist is not going to be able to get up.
Quick on the samurai is so lucky here.
Goes for Rejuvenate.
But it gets squandered.
And you say squandered, but I'm surprised she didn't go for the revive there. Here comes the Ifrit to put her right down. Suppose that might be part of the reason why. Takes the crystal.
There's that 100% re-raise, as you mentioned.
Preach it, brother. Spirit of Life. Gets up the Geo. They're permanently 2 now. Barry coming out. Oh, Hamido stopped the mid-charge from melee weapons, but not from a carve model.
Magic Spirit tops that Geo off. What this team really needs is to get that pig back out of Petrify.
Unless the Bard decides to refute the pig being turned to stone, I don't think they have a way to. And sadly, I don't think I've seen a refute happen even once. I believe you said you tested it and you did see it go off. It's just the AI is really resistant to doing it.
Basically so, yes. Well, we have a couple turns to see if he will.
Come on, Bard. Refute the pig.
Tell you what, Persuade ain't it.
Come on, go refute the pig. Preach isn't... Well... But you're the last unit, so that isn't actually going to save you. Unfortunate.
Game 1 goes to Fig. Game 2, we go to the Temple.
Geomancer in a decent position to hop up on top of that building and sling some Geomancy down.
Immediate Choco Guard from Fatty Lumpkin. That's good. That's real good.
Yeah, that's huge. Far more useful than Fatty was last round, that's for sure.
Leaf Dance for the Near Fatal as a follow-up from the Geomancy. And a Counter Flood dodging the Rod Whack. It is just all coming up yellow. With a double kill.
And they're not getting back up. Oh, wait, no, that's the pig with full revive, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes, it is. So never mind, the pig could still get one of them up. But things are not looking great.
Definitely a dominating start for Return to the Old Forest. Morrigan has its work cut out for it.
Of note, I think that pig is positioned directly before the samurai in the turn order. So if she can... If the pig can get the turn.
LIV takes out the Oracle. Oh, Pig will get the turn as he is death sentenced.
Bard moving in, gonna ask the chemist nicely to stop his shit. Point, samurai gets up at full health.
Piggy spends his last turn on a straight dash.
Notably, that samurai does have Dragon Spirit, and it did not proc. That could be a problem. Going to try and resurrect the Oracle, but don't think she's going to get the turn, sadly.
Hell
Yep,
Ivy goes off, and there is a death sentence and a second death sentence. Return to the Old Forest takes it convincingly, 2-0. Morrigan is out of the tournament. We head down to our final match of the night, Ludo 2 versus Break 1. We apologize for the inconvenience versus Drop of Red. Ludo's team names, of course, being different ways we apologize for the inconvenience. Sincerely, dismissively, sarcastically, and silently. We go with Engineer with Engineer Rifle. Item, Catch, and Concentrate. Concentrate to remove the evasion on the debuff abilities that are evadable from the snipe. Dismissively, the Engineer, also Engineer Rifle, with basic skill, Hamido, and Sicken. Sarcastically, the Dancer, with Punch Art, Weapon Guard, and Martial Arts. Weapon Guard with Rugs, actually really big evasion, 50%. And...
on top of the 30%. And if you do the math...
it's numbers.
Yeah.
It's 35% to be hit from the front and 50% to be hit from the side.
Chances.
Yeah. And Silently the Dancer, talk skill, auto potion, and equip armor. On the other side, for Drop of Red, we have Sekido the Oracle with Faith Rod and Genji Gauntlet, White Magic auto potion, and short charge. Protected against a lot of statuses itself, and really good at putting them out on the enemy. Karaku the Chemist with Elemental Counterflood and Overflow. Of course, also very good at putting out status. Urogi the Ninja with basic skill, Dragon Spirit, and Guts. 13 speed, very aggressive. And Aizetsu the Lancer with Punch Art, Barrier, and Magic Defend Up. We'll head to Large 115 to get this started. Banished Fort.
This is a solid map for Dancers, assuming nobody jumps off immediately, which I don't think their team has enough jump to do. They do not.
Well, at least not those two.
None of the four. I just checked.
Ah. You've got teams open. That's definitely better,
Yep.
More meticulous than me.
Well, you've got other stuff you have to watch.
God, I have so many things I have to watch. And the ball is caught. And dancing begins right out of the gate. Let's throw those knives.
Ah, the other one has nameless. That's why they didn't dance.
176, a huge hit on that ninja, though.
That re-raise, though, he's probably going to go down, but get right back up and run away. Well, he might run away and then die due to poison, actually. He has exactly 1 health, and here comes the poison. Oh, but the shuriken lands! That was on the unit with catch, sadly.
No catch that time. Death sentence coming out, but does not land, even at 76%. Revive coming up for the other engineer. Dancing has stopped temporarily. Ninja defies pain to get back up. And Ambrosia out of the
near fatal
engineer. Yeah, I'm like,
this is the head break.
Crap, what's the new class name?
Petrify coming out. 70%, well, 69%.
Nice.
Not nice enough, though.
No justice.
Ninja
Dancer
looking for his
taking
own
a
justice
nap.
for the shuriken. Gets a gunshot on that ninja who took her down before. Another gunshot on the ninja, and he's poisoned again.
Another guts, another retreat, and die.
But then get back up.
Yagyu
He
misses.
this one. Oh, he does not retreat. Pitfall on 2. Auto potion undoing it.
Dodging the lance as well. That weapon guard on that rug really paying dividends.
That dancer's exactly where you'd want her on this map, too. Standing right out front and acting as a chokehold.
Barrier and poison.
That was the bag one, actually. Because
Yeah.
she just took a swing.
I was just going to check that, but
It's okay. The other one with the rug is right behind her. And is dancing and moving away.
Lancer near fatals the engineer, but not quite enough. The darkness is caught once more. She ambrosias herself and retreats back. Once again, Dragon Spirit.
Dragon Spirit, poison him. Don't think poison will kill this time, though.
But that
It
sure
kill
will.
her.
Bagwhack
Backstab
gets
to
the
put him-
low end of the roll, and the ninja survives it.
Ooh.
What a turnaround.
Does Weapon Guard still work while you're dancing?
Yes.
Okay.
I do not believe performing stops evasion or reactions.
It was just very unfortunate that the Lancer managed to get through all the evasion there.
Well, it's only 50% on the sides and
True.
65% on the front, so...
I believe that was from a front shot. It was, like I said, just unfortunate.
If it stops evasion in vanilla, then it doesn't stop in evasion here. So, yeah, I guess Weapon Guard does cease to function during performing. Although I
That's why I
don't
thought
like
in
that, so I'll
vanilla.
probably change it.
Thank you, appreciate it, because that was something I remembered in vanilla it stopped it. And I was like, okay, I guess 1.3 changed it? Which wouldn't surprise me. And there's the double guard.
But not the triple.
Yeah, honestly, with it stopping evasion, that makes rugs definitively one of the worst weapons, because on the class they're on, they don't function.
I mean, that's just the weapon guard. They do a lot of damage. Like,
True.
Rug is like 15 MA, so... Hamido
True.
for the throw.
And a gunshot back.
The 1-2 punch. Gun punch.
Pretty sure that's just a pistol whip.
Yeah, sure.
As
Waiting
opposed to
around the
whip
corner
pistol.
to ambush him.
Wish up the dancer with the evasion. Spin fist. She does guard it. He steals the crystal.
Ball takes him out. It is just her. But she
Dancer
does have
versus the
revive just before the other one goes down. And the
Staff whack to heal the opponent effectively.
Geomancy heals her
Well.
as well.
No longer can move.
That ninja sure ain't healing. Game 1 goes to Drop of Red.
Solid performance out of both, though. That was quite the slug match.
117 for the small map. I do think that the way the that Ludo's team focuses on chip damage lines up very poorly with the Dragon Spirit and Auto Potion on Drop of Red. I think it
Very true.
is pretty cleanly in Drop of Red's favor just based on the matchup.
And considering that engineer got to miss her first turn, sadly, from the shuriken taking her out, that's definitely going to swing things even more in Drop of Red's favor. Shock her to heal her up, but I believe a Petrify is coming her way. So unless that gets interrupted, a death sentence.
Poor engineer just having an awful day. Hamido, though.
To answer your question, that Lancer does indeed have jump break, but we've seen how the AI is with jump.
Speaking
Speaking of,
the Hamido 1-2 gunch out of the engineer takes out the ninja.
and gets a confusion proc. I'd like to believe that Lancer forgot they had jump until we mentioned it.
Oh right, I can do that. Rug
Normally
bonk.
people don't give us these.
Ninja is death
91%
sentenced.
death sentence.
Ninja doesn't care
Well,
about
he
that.
found his own way to sentence him.
Just like that, Drop of Red takes the match. 2-0. We apologize for the inconvenience. Is eliminated. There you have it. Our first 2, 4, 6, 7 eliminations of the tournament. And only more to come in the coming days. As
In the coming
always,
days,
thank
we'll have
everyone.
the-
Go ahead.
I was going to say, we'll have the rest of the winners, hopefully, correct?
Here is hoping. There are 3 more winners to be done, but also, so let's see, there's 64 teams, so 32 people lost in round 1, and we've seen 7 of them of the 16 matches. So there are 9 losers bracket and 3 winners brackets that will round out day 4. So yeah, as usual, thanks everybody for watching, thanks everyone for participating, and a big thanks to Soul for casting with me, as always, greatly appreciated.
Happy to be here.
Also, I am taking tomorrow off to spend the day with my wife as she's finally back in town from a week-long vacation. So I will see you all on Tuesday, and we will have those 12 matches then. Until then,
Good evening, all.
good night.